What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Stevens, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some photos that have come on for Iron Fist and Spider-Man Homecoming. So, yeah, I'm going to just go have a look at these and also get my thoughts of what's going on with these bits. So, let's get started with Iron Fist. So, for Iron Fist, this actually looks interesting what I'm seeing here. We got a couple of photos, and there's a lot, there's these, how many are there? Let's say 13 photos of this one scene, and there's a couple, and these other photos from another scene, but I want to talk about the first one first. So, first one I want to get into is these photos of Alf character Iron Fist, and he's bleeding. He's bleeding from the side here, on the stomach, and he's got blood on his face. And from the looks of it, it looks like that he's been in a fight, or like he just yeah, because I was just gonna say then like he might have got those bloods on the fist might have came from someone else, but I don't know. But what's going on here is it's just he's got blood in his hand, as I said, and there's a couple of photos where he's on the lamppost and there's somebody standing up. Now I know in the comics that he has the ability to heal himself and also heal others, so I wonder if he's using that power around this time. And if there's some photos when he's standing up and all that, I'd say he's already got the power of that. So that looks interesting. Also, there's a photo with someone fighting in front of him, and I'm wondering if that's the guy he was fighting with, or it's just someone who just saw him and he's asking if he's alright, or or it could be a friend of his. I don't know. It's hard to tell with these scenes, but yeah. But as I said, it looks like that he could use that ability in the. Looks like he's using that ability, and looks like Marvel are going with keeping the same thing from his comic book. Counterpart. When he can have hit. Excuse me. What I'm trying to say is he has the ability to heal himself. So it looks like he could do that, but sadly, I'll tell you that now. There's no photo of him in costume, so I'll let you know that now. But still early, so it might just happen next year. We'll get the photos of those. Anyway, moving on from that scene, we have another scene, and he has a different pair of clothes on, and he's having a fight with another bloke. Well, someone else, and it looks like that this bloke it looks like he's working for someone, so. He could be working for the man who got Iron Fist's parents killed. Well, if he's got like if he looks like business, I'd say he could be working for that bloke. But also there are photos where he's posting and he's doing these like he's prepared to fight. So, this is going to be cool because I can't wait to see what kind of stuff he's learned from the when he was away. Because I know he got trained by the. Let's say monks. They're like monks, and they trained him to fight, and also he got trained to kill this dragon to get the Iron Fist powers. So I can't wait to see what kind of moves he does when he fights the Quinamos. So, and also the villain, it'll be interesting as well. Let's see, what else is there? Well, now this really looks interesting, but so. I am still actually wondering about the villain bit. I haven't really heard of who the villain is, but as I said, I think the villain is just the one who killed his parents. But I got a funny theory there might be a villain who's got abilities, and he might fight him as well. Because I'm sure the one who killed his parents, I've never heard if he's got any abilities, or does he get powers, or does he have something to, he can easily fight Iron Fist. But no, I don't know. I'll just have to wait until this announcement like of another villain. Well, of his. So, yeah, that's those ones. That's the Iron Fist pictures done. Let's get into the Spider-Man Homecoming ones. First off, I managed to find the picture. Now, in my last video, I mentioned about a picture with Spider-Man on top of this thing, and it's in the shadows. I've managed to find it, so it's on the Marvel Facebook page, so you can have a look at that after this video. But, let's get into these new ones. Now, the new set photos for the Spider-Man Homecoming, and these photos are shocker. Yes, we've actually got our first look at the Shocker, and let me tell you now, it actually looks alright. It's not what I was expecting, because what I can see here, he's got like a jacket on. Well, I think you could call it a jacket. He's got like, yeah, I'll say like a jacket on. The armpits looks, it's like he ripped the like arm thingies here, you know, so he can make the yellow come through. He's got the yellow mask on, and also like a bit of brown, like a triangle, like a shape down and triangle thingy there. He's got the eyepieces that look like they come from a pair of glasses, but I don't know, or it could be goggles. I can't really tell you. He's got the goblins on, the shocking weapons, whatever he calls them. And also, what I couldn't spot earlier, and he actually has them. He's got the black lines on his on his yellow bits, because on the black lines go like that way, like everywhere on his costume, and he's got them, and that's pretty cool. Now, as I said, I didn't expect him to look like this first, and I thought he was gonna look like his comic book version, like with no jacket. He's got like the wet bits, and I mean, he's got the yellow and the black line things. I mean, that's from his comic book look. And also the gloves, but, well, they're like homemade for now, but I'll get into more about this in a bit. But when I'm looking at this, I'm like, this actually looks like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game version of him. And I think that's what Marvel might have took it from. They might have took it from the game, but, well, there are differences, because he's got his jacket zipped up, and the game one he didn't. The mask had a bit of different look. He didn't have no no glasses or goggles on the eyes. He did have a bit of red on there in the game, and also in the game the shocker weapons were bigger, but on there they're not. The trousers wise, I don't see any yellow on there, because I know in his costume I believe he does have that yellow and black lines on there, but no, he doesn't have it. But I'm just gonna give this one a chance. I think it looks good. And also with it, he's got like a bag with him, so I wonder if he's been somewhere and robbed something. Well, it's just a guess. I think he's done something like that. But also, I'm wondering if this is for the beginning scene. Like, maybe they might be doing what Civil War did. You know, like, they they fought Crossbones, yeah? They fought Crossbones first in the beginning of the film, and he was only there just for the beginning, and then he got defeated. But it looks like they could be doing the same for this one. They could be doing the same. Well, the difference is, and this is a spoiler from Civil War, the difference is at least Shocker won't die. Because in the Civil War one, as we saw, Crossbones got blew up. Well, and then later on in the month, the actor said, you didn't see his body, but he was giving like a hint that he didn't die. Anyway, let's not get into that Crossbones stuff. But also, there is rumours, I just thought to say now before I finish this, there is rumours that the Shocker actually has another costume in the film. And I think that would be a good idea to do. Make him as the beginning villain when he starts up with a crap look. Well, actually it's not really crap, but let's say a look that, he just homemade. It's a homemade look. Like, he got the jacket bought from home, the yellow clothes bits, and and he might have met the gloves on himself. I'd say that's like his homemade version of his villain costume. And I'll say his second costume will be created by the Tinkerer. I'd say the Tinkerer will upgrade his look. He might invent the better versions of those Shocker things. I mean, I hope this comes true really, because what I'm saying now is I don't mind what I'm seeing here, but there are bits I'm really saying that they should be red on there. But if it is true that he's having a newer costume, then I'm hoping that costume is better than that and has the red on there. But as I said, I'm gonna like this one for now until they do release some photos of his second costume. Then I'll change my mind and say that one looks good, and I'll make sure I post a video on that when that costume comes out, if there is a second one. And that's it really, guys. That's all for this one today. So yeah, as I said, Those photos and also the Spider-Man in the Shadow one, they were in my Marvel Facebook page, so that's in the description below. After you have a look at that, leave a comment below. What do you think? For the Iron Fist one, give me your ideas, like what do you think is going on there with those photos? And also with the, what do you think is going on with the Shocker bit? Do you think is it the beginning scene? Do you think is he done like a wobbly, or do you think he's planning to do something bad? As I said, put it in the comments below. I would love to hear your theories. And also give a thumbs up to it. Share this out to your friends who have never seen these videos before, so I can get more viewers, and I can also have them subscribe so I can get more subscribers. And if this is your first time, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers videos, also with trailers and TV spots. Well, when they're around, I tend to do that. Try to do a lot of them now. And that's it really, guys. Oh, before I go, the Transformers one, it will come around later today, because there are some that's come today, but I want to wait till if there's more in the later on today, you know, any more news on it today. So it can come on later tonight or tomorrow. It depends. So have a look out for that. And that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and see you again soon. Peace.